I've mentioned this a few times doing these streams, but part of my problem is I have Sound Blaster, so fucking everything sounds super loud on this computer no matter what I do.
Blast that sound at you.
Yeah.
Is this the first one that gives you, like, stats for the Robot Masters?
I think so, yeah. I don't think any of the other ones have, like...
That you know what Plant Man's height is.
Oh, no, I want to know what his weight is.
Yeah, his attack and defense.
You know my long-standing policy of no fat chicks, so...
Yeah. Oh, I've got people questioning my credentials.
Credentials as what?
Chat cop.
Check? Well... Time to ban someone just to show you can.
I'm on the take.
Oh, you're absolutely on the tick.
Yeah, but they're not supposed to know that.
Oh no, this is an openly corrupt operation.
Yeah, this guy, he thinks he's a real Serpico.
Okay, yeah, that does knock him back if I hit his body.
See, told you.
So I just hit the turbo button. Oh no, wait, no, it's a... NES simulator, so I don't have the turbo button set up.
And you can only have 3 lemons out at a time.
Well, at least I have audio.
Limitations.
What was the name of that, like, not Mega Man game where you play as, like, some little witch?
Darkwing Duck.
Okay, yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of.
Little Nemo.
And there was, like, a not Mega Man where you played as, like, some little girl witch, and it was actually, like, really good.
I don't remember. Somebody says you need to kill Turbo Man to get the turbo button. Turbo Man was a character from, Jingle All the Way. I think you're confused.
Yes. Everyone's favorite Christmas movie.
Yeah, sure.
I bet if you approach Arnold Schwarzenegger with a... Yeah, I bet if you approached Arnold Schwarzenegger with a copy of Jingle All the Way and asked him to autograph it, he would just be super happy about that.
Well, if you presented Jake Lloyd with a copy of it and had him sign it.
He'd fucking stab you.
Yeah, that seems about right.
With a syringe full of his blood.
Well, you don't want that.
God, no. Who knows what's in there? I see you yelling that Sinbad is overrated, I agree.
I said underrated.
That's what I meant to say.
Okay. I have nothing against Sinbad. He was in Good Burger.
Yeah. I was talking about that Yumi Nikki thing with some people on another Discord, and they kept saying, like, oh yeah, that game, like, really resonated with me, you know, as someone who suffered from depression, it seemed like such a genuine depiction. And I was like, man, I wish, like, some sort of game resonated deeply with me. The only thing that does that is movies. Like, Good Burger really resonated with me.
Well, sure. I mean, I guess I understand that. But
They dropped...
There's no game that did that?
They dropped that burger on Sinbad's car, man.
What about Illbleed?
Oh, fuck, that fish ate me again. I mean, like, on an actual emotional level or something like that, I don't think there's been any game that has really kind of done that for me in terms of, like, tone or narrative.
Okay, I guess. Congrats on being dead inside.
Well, you know. Again, it's mostly movies that have done that. Yeah, well, look, I'm not gonna argue that I'm not dead inside. I absolutely am.
You know what they call a good burger in France?
No, what do they call it?
A Le Good Burger with cheese.
Open up the door, and I walked right into that one.
I was trying to think what the French words for good and burger are.
I don't like this monkey guy. I really don't.
Wow.
Gentrification at work.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Plant Man stage used to be cool, then they opened all these artisanal bread shops.
I really gotta watch out for these. Cryon Quest is the game that I was thinking of. Thank you, Fawful.
I'm not sure I've ever seen that before.
Really? It is extremely, like, just go look up a few pictures of it. It is extremely Mega Man, like...
Oh, it's actually Cryon Conquest.
Okay. I'm gonna say, like, Capcom could maybe fucking sue for that game if they really wanted to.
It does look very similar. I don't know what Toho is. It was to shoot 'em up to
yeah.
begin with, right?
Yes. My understanding is it's a shoot-'em-up series made entirely by one man. But there are some, like, platformer games of it. But Dragonix was nice enough to send me... He hooked me up with a website.
Oh. Oh yeah, see, I know about Toho.
Yeah.
A Japanese company that makes Godzilla movies. Also produced many of Akira Kurosawa's movies, my favorite director. Just saying. Anyway, yes.
Yeah.
Toho games.
Well, he sent me a Toho game, and I promised I would play it, but I've yet to make good on that promise.
That's rude.
Well, some setup involved.
It can't be more setup than this.
What am I hitting up there? I guess that, like, plant has a really wide hitbox, and I'm bonking my head against it. This sucks.
Yes.
Oh my god, this sucks.
Shin Godzilla.
Have I seen Shin Godzilla?
Well, don't send that out to anybody. Question from the chat. Anybody seen Shin Godzilla?
Oh, okay.
What is going on?
I don't know what I'm hitting up there, but then I was able to just kind of, like, move through it. That's weird.
I don't understand this one. Luigi fell asleep in VC Valkyria Chronicles?
I have no idea.
Why did you...
Oh, voice chat. They're doing a voice chat over on the Gigaboots thing too, I guess.
Oh.
How many lives do I have? Oh, none. Great. Awesome. Cool. That's what I wanted to see. I'm making a motherfucking save state. I don't even care. Save that state. Actually, is there a fast... Oh. Yeah, there is. Quick save. There. I see you shutting down that cross-pollination.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Plant Man, you see.
Yes. Very timely. It's a good joke.
Man, his sprite just kind of looks like he has like Krusty the Clown hair. He doesn't even look like a plant.
Yeah, he looks like an idiot. Alright, let's load that state up. Kept sliding under him when he was bouncing off that wall. I thought that he would just kind of like stick himself in the corner with me.
So is his special ability just like also the leaf shield from Woodman?
Yeah, every single one of these games has one of those shields, and they are always terrible.
Yeah. I almost never use them.
No one ever uses them. They're awful.
Even for bosses that are weak to them, I never use them because it's such a pain to like activate and then shoot at them, and they always move super slow.
Yeah, there was one that was weak to the Star Shield in the last game, and I ended up beating that boss with a totally different weapon. Just because it seemed to me like there's no way that was actually what I needed to use to beat him.
Well, congrats on him getting stuck in the same pattern.
Yeah, yeah, I know. I fucked him up real good.
Oh, I agree, I do like Junk Shield, because it's called Junk Shield.
Well, now I got Plant B, but I got Rush Chip. That's the more important thing to have, I guess. Oh, it's a little Mega Man face. Oh, it's adorable. Oh, tiny Mega Man, should I beat the boss? Alright, so who would be weak to Plant Man, I wonder?
Blizzard?
Knights hate nature. That's a well-known fact about knights.
I mean, knights were killed by the bubonic plague.
Yeah. They're nature's mortal enemy, and vice versa.
Well, I mean, you could also say that knights and samurai are mortal enemies.
No, they got along famously.
That's not true at all.
Because, you know...
I saw Deadliest Warrior.
I would... I want to say Windman, but then I think wind would blow away leaves.
But then it could be that wind blows away flames.
That's true. Alright, Blizzard?
This is one of those where, like, there are multiple weaknesses.
Yeah, it might be. That's weird, because, like, that's not been consistent between the games either. Like, I think... God, was it like 3 or 4 did that, and then, like, the one immediately following did not?
I don't know, I just know some of them did that and some did not. I just say go with Blizzard.
Yeah.
It's not as weakness, then usually the ice ones are easier to beat with Mega Buster than others.
Yeah, I was thinking that or Windman, because the air levels are usually pretty easy.
Yeah, those two. My favorite ice-themed boss is... I forget what he's actually called. Maybe Frostman in Mega Man 8, because that game has fantastic voice acting.
Oh yeah.
Enter, he goes, I will bait you, I will make a popsicle out of you.
I completely forgot about that guy until now.
It was great. Like, that's my favorite instance
Alright.
bad voice acting in that game.
So, no. Springman would be mine. Everything about Springman is a fucking disaster.
Clown Man is pretty good too.
Oh god, yeah, Clown Man. Dr. Wywee.
I mean, my name in Rainbow Six Siege for the past couple months has been Dr. Wywee.
Is there any particular reason why you chose now to change it to that?
No, I said it was a couple months ago. It was just, mostly because I like hearing people on the team have to say, like, Dr. Wywee, to your right. Jaeger's coming to flank you, Dr. Wywee.
Fuck it, I guess I'm just running through all these enemies now. I kinda don't care if I die, because I'm at I'm at 0 lives, so I might as well just try to learn as much of this level as I can. Yeah, I'm going to damage boost through everything. Yeah.
Yep.
Did you ever watch that Mega Man 1 through 3 race?
Yes, I did.
That was pretty good.
It was. Whoever it was that Team Beat had for Mega Man 3 really sunk him.
Oh, yeah. Well, I liked that, oh god, I forget the name of Team A. But, like, how they had the world record holder for Mega Man 1, and it was, like, very obvious that they did, because he destroyed that game. And then whoever they got to play Mega Man 2 fucking sucked.
Yeah, that too.
Like, couldn't even start the damn game on time.
It was weird that they actually just let them like run over and start the next game, where in most races in the past, like they take a few seconds so they like have it synced up, you know, between games.
Yeah, yeah. Although I do like the kind of the real triathlon sort of like, oh shit, like physically run over you nerd and start the game up.
Yeah. What's the point of those, like, bombs that you just, like, have to run into and wait for them to explode? That's pretty stupid.
To make you wait around and waste your damn time.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like these things even have time limits in them.
Yeah, it's not like a Castlevania or something.
Someone's talking about Cooler. Cooler is not as cool as Frieza.
No, definitely not. Cooler's not even canon anymore, is he?
I think he is.
I thought like none of the movie stuff is actually canon.
I thought the movies where it was just GT that isn't.
Well, because like in the movies it wouldn't make sense. Like stuff like Turtles would just not slot in anywhere.
Well, Broly is canon.
Is he?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Also, Bardock, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Bardock is, because he shows up in, like, there was a special chapter of the manga that came out, I don't know, a couple years ago.
Oh yeah, where they show Goku's mom.
Yeah, that was like a tie-in to Jaco Galactic Patrolman.
Yeah. I still need to get around to reading that. The Jaco comic, not the bonus. I don't care about a bonus chapter of Dragon Ball at this point. I already extremely do not like how the Dragon Ball Super comic just straight up looks like a fan comic.
Well, what do you expect? Toriyama is old.
That's true.
He's like Jackie Chan. He can't walk anymore.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, damn it. Not many people know that about Jackie Chan, that he has lost the use of his legs.
Yeah, it's really sad.
He shoved his finger into that hole in his head too much, poked his brain. Now his legs don't work.
Oh, come on. Giant Bomb doesn't talk about Dragon Ball that much, because most of them don't care about Dragon Ball.
Did they write GB in there? Because they're probably talking about Gigaboots and not Giant Bomb. Considering Gigaboots also calls their not quick looks quick plays, I'm pretty sure they know exactly who they're aping from.
Yep, JonTron.
Absolutely, yes.
I know, Gigaboot, you got the boots, right?
Sure, yeah. I mean, it's better than a normal boots. That's the JonTron thing, right? Normal boots?
Sure.
I'm 30 years old, for Christ's sake. I don't watch JonTron.
Yeah, but that's not because you were 30.
Shut up, they don't know that!
If you hadn't started talking about Mexican enclaves trying to or something, we'll be watching them.
That's true.
Okay, here we go. Here comes the boss. This is it, right?
How many lives do I have? 1, okay. So I can kind of fuck around on this one just to get an idea. Okay. I gotta tell you, part of what's fucking me up here is I was not expecting him to do, like, a fucking spin dash at me.
Yeah, he has like moves like Blanca.
Yeah. Alright, well, let's see if, like, plant thing does anything. And also make a save state.
By the way, it should probably be mentioned that part of the Dragon Ball discussion is because there's a Dragon Ball game out tomorrow.
Yeah. A good Dragon Ball game.
Yeah. Shocking.
Okay, that actually does 0 damage to him.
Fantastic.
Yeah, like I said, the shields in these games have always sucked.
I mean, it might not be his weakness. I mean, obviously it's not.
There is in one of these games a shield that I believe doesn't do any damage to anybody.
Okay, yes,
All right.
winter kills flowers, but flowers absorb water and ice is frozen water.
Yes.
So there.
Hey, look, I think we're logicking our way through this better than Dan Reichert on Giant Bomb did when he said that, like... What was it? Starman would be strong against gravity hold because stars are not affected by gravity.
I don't know, but that sounds like something...
That is... He absolutely said that. I watched that recently. I had a fucking brain aneurysm and had to call the rest of the night off of work.
Hey, look, calling in the weakness of somebody he already killed isn't really a spoiler, so...
Yeah.
You don't have to be like, shh.
Wait, so what was Plant Man's weakness? Was it actually winter?
This was this one, yeah.
What the fuck, Mega Man? You have several cutting enemies in this game and a fire dude, but the winter one is what the plant is weak against?
That's Mega Man for you.
Must have been the one where Inafune started directing.
Sick burn.
Thank you.
Have you heard anything about that Igarashi game?
No, I know that's supposed to be coming out pretty soon, isn't it?
Maybe. Just seems like they completely went dark on it.
Yeah, I haven't heard about it for like a long time. I think I saw something fairly recently, but I can't remember where.
I still get like weekly updates about La Milana 2.
Well, there's worse things to get weekly updates about, I suppose.
I mean, it's shaping up. It's just taking forever.
Did they ever, like, find some sort of resolution to that thing with that book that you wanted to get off of Kickstarter?
Nope.
Cool.
Well, no, not from that guy, but DMP, Digital Manga Publishing, did eventually publish it, because they've been doing all the other Osamu Tezuka stuff.
Aze asking me if I found it a fun, challenging boss. Yeah. Yeah, so far these guys have actually not been, like, too difficult to deal with, but they're more difficult than the Mega Man 5 bosses, for sure. The Mega Man 5 bosses almost seemed like they had completely dead AI. Alright, so, well, let's try to logic this through. Who would be weak to winter? I wonder.
Well, we know that because Plant Man's weakness was Blizzard, that I don't know.
Yeah, I have absolutely no idea. I'm just going to go with Windman.
Yeah, I guess.
You should maybe explain for chat what the deal was with that book, because I kind of wonder how many of them would have any idea what went down with that stuff.
Oh, it was just a reprint of an Osamu Tezuka story, The Crater, and the guy who ran the Kickstarter completely disappeared, and everybody's just out of luck. That's pretty much it.
Didn't you interview, like, some dude who cared extremely deeply about that stuff?
Yeah, he was. And then it turns out, like, he doesn't even really know who Osamu Tezuka is. He just like, collecting books. Which was, like, my favorite part of that thing. I'm just going to copy-paste a link to that whole thing.
Okay, I remember seeing a video with that dude getting interviewed, and he looks exactly like the kind of guy who have no idea about the shit that he actually bought.
I mean, it was cool that it was, like, on the news.
Yeah, I guess. He was mad as hell about not getting his cartoons, so... Which, to be fair, like, if I had that happen to me, I would also be pissed.
Oh yeah, I was. Enough to write all those words about it.
Yeah. That link shows super, super well on the stream, by the way.
Oh yeah. It actually shortens it in the actual chat box.
Yeah, that's good. Maybe chat can confirm this for me. Is there any, like, hidden stuff in these levels like there was in Mega Man 4 and 5? Because I remember 5, you had those, like, you'd spell out Rockman 5 and you would get beat. And then I think, like...
It's like, the magnet beam or whatever.
Oh yeah, Magna Beam was Mega Man 1, I think.
Yeah, that was one. But then, 2 or 3 had, like, that grappling thing.
That grappling thing was pretty damn good.
It was alright.
Okay. It's gonna use the attack on this dude. Oh, that kills those little, It's actually super helpful. That actually gives me some promise that this boss is weak to B attack.
B attack.
Blizzard attack. Ah, damn it. It ate my input.
Yeah, their abbreviations for this stuff is really bad.
What is better, Blizzards or McFlurries? Let's settle the great debate.
Oh. Well, Blizzards have more options.
That is true. But McFlurries are made out of that really good McDonald's soft serve.
Yeah. And that's a hard pick. I like a Oreo or an M&M McFlurry, but like a peanut butter cup Blizzard, really good too.
Chat wants me to practice my jet adapter. That is pretty cool looking. Am I able to use Charge Beam with that? No. That actually does seem super useful.
How's it control? Is it like Boba Fett in Battlefront 2?
It does, yeah.
Cool.
Well, let me just use the hero rockets on this boss. Take care of him real quick.
Oh, well, they nerfed it.
Fuck.
More speedrun strats. Damage boost through all this.
Yep. Fuck your game, I don't want to play it. Gonna run through everything.
Is that just...
Oh, that just... I'm so sorry, Mega Man. You don't need jet adapter at all. Oh, hey, Vorp.
He's told to practice it, so he's practicing.
Yeah.
I like that little cutscene of Rush coming in.
Yeah, it's pretty cute. I like it. Even though Rush is a garbage dog.
It is really weird how that just recharges on its own.
Well, Vorp says I need it, so... And I trust anything that Vorp says.
Seems trustworthy.
Yeah, he's in no way actually a criminal pervert.
I mean, like we aren't.
Look, I'm not denying it, I'm not doing anything to hide it, but...
Wait, what stage is this?
Windman.
Why are there the pandas with rockets on their backs, like barfing bombs at you in Windman stage?
I don't know, maybe they're like... Wily's been repurposing fucking gachapons in some of these games. I don't know. I don't know what any of this is or is supposed to be.
It was like a mascot he found outside a convenience store.
Yeah.
Oh, Windman is Chinese.
Oh, right, because the robot tournament is, like, international, too. So they're also from all over the... Maybe we've been thinking about this all wrong. Maybe the weaknesses are based on, like, international rivalries.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, so we need to go back to whatever previous game had Napalm Man to beat Vietnam.
Yes, yeah. Dude, the Mega Man 8 style, where there's, like, a unique animation when you hit them with their weakness, but it's like a running naked kid.
Yep.
Will I take Ram's advice in Mega Man 7? I mean, probably. So Ram, by the way, is the resident Mega Man 7 defender. Yeah, I know, there's some weird people watching these.
Look, I like the end of 7 because it's so out of nowhere and it's really crazy.
Oh, that's not his weakness at all. Plant? No, Plant doesn't do any damage, fuck!
Oh, look, once you get to, like, the 4th game, it's just blind guessing.
It really is. I'm gonna use an E-Tank, I don't even care. Fun fact, a Canadian submitted Windman and a Chinese submitted Blizzard Man. Ozzy showing remarkable restraint, not just saying a Chinaman.
Yeah.
Alright, there, I got him.
Okay, then when we need to figure out what country they all represent.
Yes.
Nightman would be England, and Yamato Man's Japan.
Yeah. But then weirdly enough, an Englishman submitted Yamato Man, and...
Yeah.
Speed kills metal. Oh. Okay. So 3 for 3, we've got this wrong. So America would have to be Tomahawk Man, right?
I mean, I would guess so.
And then Flame Man is some sort of Indian.
Yes. Centaur Man would be Greek.
Yeah, I guess so. I wonder what Plant Man was.
Maybe South America? Okay.
Yeah, Brazil. Okay. Alright, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so... let's talk about Japanese imperialism.
Okay.
They bombed Pearl Harbor real good, so I'm gonna say Yamato Man probably beats Tomahawk Man.
Well, that's not really talking about imperialism. I mean, if you want to go to that, you'd go back to, like, Nanking and stuff like that. Which would mean Japan would beat China, but Windman was already defeated.
That is true. Well, we didn't find out what Windman's weakness was, so if Chat can tell us what Windman's weakness is, maybe we could get a clue. Like, something to go on.
Yeah, good point.
Flame Man is Arabic. Thank you. Arabic coffee is really... that has nothing to do with this.
Look Arabic, though. Like, that looks like...
Look, it's the Mega Man world. I'm not convinced that there's more humans alive than Dr. Light and Dr. Wily.
Oh, Windman was weak to centaurs.
What the fuck? Okay. This is a potentially offensive stream. I thought this said potently offensive stream. I was gonna be like, absolutely.
We need to up our game then. We're only at potentially.
Yeah. Oh, we need to try harder. Well, okay,
Nope, I would say Flame Man is a safe bet because either Blizzard or Wind seem like the most likely weaknesses.
That is true.
After that, I have no idea.
Turns out Flame Man is weak to Yamato Man. This is a really good...
Sure.
This is a really good theme, by the way.
That's a good question. Did Hiroshima happen in the Mega Man universe?
Ooh.
I mean, I think it did, because otherwise how would it lead to this stuff happening?
Yeah. I still like the theory that no humans exist in the Mega Man world anymore.
Well, Dr. Light died, so yeah.
Yeah. Put up all those sick holograms and give Mega Man X the Hadouken.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm sure I'm...
Hadouken.
Oh, yeah. Oh. No.
Well, he gets a Shoryuken.
No, I'm talking about what you'll catch up in a second. I found out about a stage mechanic the bad way. Hey, it's just like that part in Sonic Mania.
Yes, I was just about to say it's like the worst level in Sonic Mania.
I did a Castlevania stream a while back for these fine folks. Because that is a game series that I think I actually care about a lot more than Mega Man. And I got up to the last level and the game crashed. And then I remember that happening on, like, Vinny's stream, too. So, like, there's some cool emulation stuff, I guess, with Castlevania.
Ozzy has a good point. This place is oil rich. Dr. Wily's sending Mega Man to invade.
Man, that's...
No blood for Mega Man.
Proto Man really wants some money for his church.
So you... Okay, so flip that guy over, and then he turns into a cloud.
Yeah. Oh, cool, he just disappeared that time. It's not like I needed that or anything. NES games! Yay! That's actually the easiest level so far, so that's fine. Cold War ruined it all, with Dr. Light and Wily as the last survivor. JFK's last executive order was to make some sick-ass robots. Well, I guess Vorpal dude.
Dr. Light, I want you to make some robots.
Why is JFK Australian?
Why wouldn't he be? Do you know why their accent is so weird, though?
No.
Because they were raised in England and then brought over to the US.
Oh, wow. That actually...
So that's why they don't sound like any other, like, people.
They don't sound like human beings. They don't talk the way people talk.
Yeah, but they all sound the same.
Yeah. That makes sense, actually.
Remember when JFK was going out with Cleopatra?
Oh, sure. Why are there no Mexican robots in this game?
Too lazy to enter the tournament.
Shut the goddamn stream off.
Sorry.
You're not sorry. You knew exactly what you were doing.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Look, Mexico's not sending us their best robot masters.
Some bad hombres.
Mega Man 6, bad hombres.
I mean, look, the game started this. It has Yamato Man and Tomahawk Man.
Actually, please do change the stream name to Mega Man 6 Bad Hombres. Description is, warning, potent levels of racism detected.
Okay.
Thank you. Quickly switch to this. Because I want that E-Tank. I don't know how you feel about this, but I try to go through most of these games Buster only just because I think changing weapons sucks.
Yep, same. I never use the special weapons in the actual levels.
I will only use it in like cases like this where I just don't know how else to really get to an enemy.
Yeah.
I could use Jet, I guess, but...
Has anybody ever made a video that was like a fake like Ken Burns documentary, but about Mega Man?
No, they should though.
It'd be like black and white photos of the robot masters like zooming in slowly.
I would actually watch that. Okay, so we have 3 different weapons here. One of these just has to work.
I say start with Blizzard.
Okay. Blizzards put out fire, I guess, even though that doesn't make any sense at all.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the rest of these haven't made much sense either.
Yeah, that doesn't do anything. So let's try Windstorm? Windstorm seems to do some damage.
Okay.
I like in Mega Man Maker that Windstorm will ricochet off walls and let you, like, bounce up into the air. Which is actually kind of neat. I don't think it... Yeah, it doesn't let you do that in here. Well, so the thing that I really appreciate about Mega Man Maker is that they've been giving a lot of these weapons, like, secondary utilities, so they have some sort of movement tech behind them. Like, Charge Kick you can jump out of and basically get, like, a double jump. Top Spin, instead of just spinning through the enemy and killing them, it will bounce you off of the enemy, so you can kind of, like, create chains of enemies in the air to bounce over. Like, it does some neat stuff.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Was Rush named after the band Rush?
Oh, it has to be. Wasn't there, like, one of the Mega Man games, like, one of the songs was just straight up a REM song?
Probably.
Oze is saying that I should admit that Mega Man 6 is already better than Mega Man 5. I will reserve judgment until the game is over, as I always do. Okay, so Flame Man was weak to Wind Man.
Yes.
So we have Flame Man, Blizzard Man, and Plant Man's weapons.
Yeah.
4 Robot Masters. What do you think Centaur Man is weak against?
I feel like Centaur Man would be weak to Tomahawk.
Okay.
Like I said, like dominion over animals. But could be Knight, because knights ride horses.
True. Oh man, imagine Nightman riding Centaur Man.
They'd be unstoppable.
Now imagine Nightman riding Centaur Man. Oh.
Gross.
I get a PayPal card and commission an artist. You pay for it in cash so they can't trace it that way.
No, you have to use a green dot card like they use in prisons.
It's the reason I invested in Bitcoin, was just so I can, it's untraceable. I could buy all the porn I want.
That's the thing on Family Feud with Steve Harvey, he gives the runners-up green dot cards.
All of a sudden, badly just want to hear Steve Harvey talk about Bitcoin. I want to hear his thoughts.
Harvey, we got a good one for you today.
Okay, I'm sorry. Dragonic said that Elecman's theme is literally Faithfully by Journey.
Probably.
Sounds about right.
Enough about Journey.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna say...
I say Yamato Man.
Yeah, I want to get into some Yamato Man. He's thicker than I thought he would be.
Space Battleship Yamato Man.
He's thick with 2 C's, as the youth would say.
I can't ban you.
You know where I live, you could always come here and kill me.
That's a good point.
I mean, I wouldn't mind. You probably should, you'd be doing us all a favor.
I think
What?
Dragonics is confusing Mega Man with Monster Musume. I mean, they both are MM.
So, things I know about Dragonics is that he really, really likes Splash Woman and Toho. So I could see him being extremely into Monster Musume.
Look, I agree with the first of those.
Oh, power adapter, that's right. That would break those walls down.
Is power adapter just like Guts Man's power?
Oh, I wish. I wish it would just turn me into Guts, man.
Hey, we were right. Monster Musume fan detected.
Shit. We got it on the first try. Right on the nose.
Got it in one.
I know exactly what kind of person I'm dealing with in Dragonics, man.
I like the spider the most in Monster Musume.
Oh, what about me, Blorp? What's the name of Chris Chan's brother? The guy who's just a huge contrarian about every single movie he sees?
Cole Smithy.
That's you, Oze. Mr. Mega Man 5 is the worst one. Mega Man 1 is the best.
In Monster Musume, you like the jelly one, right?
Oh yeah. Look, a Jelly Lady can be
You
anything.
love the slimes.
Oh yeah. Let's see here.
Okay, those are Tanukis.
Are you just looking through Monster Musume?
No, the guys you're shooting are Tanukis.
I'm sorry, I just noticed out of the corner of my eye that Dragonics is mentioning straight Shota, and call the fucking cops. Call the chat cop. Look, I don't know what context he's talking about it, but... 6 and 10 are Ozzy's favorite Mega Man games. So you have actually played 9 and 10, and I have not. And I remember back in the day you having some opinions about Mega Man 9.
I like 9.
I remember you sending me, like, MS Paint diagrams about bullshit in 9 to try to help me understand.
No, they definitely made it way harder than the older ones, but I still think it's pretty good. I did not play much of 10, though. I don't think I finished it.
I think, like, at most I played a demo for one of those. Actually, so I own Mega Man 10 on, like, PlayStation 3, but I installed it and, like, never actually sat down to play it for whatever reason.
Yeah, I think part of that was that it came out pretty late in the PlayStation 3's cycle.
Yeah, I think...
So that might be why.
I think by that point I had a gaming PC and I basically stopped going into the living room.
Well, yeah, I mean, who can blame you?
Okay, it's not Blizzard. Is it Fire Blast? No. Plant? Nope, Plant doesn't hurt him either, so I guess we're just doing Buster on this guy too.
Cool.
Yeah. Why would any of these make sense? I should just take the death. He definitely seems doable, though, because, like, that spitting that thing is not actually creating a shield of any kind. Dragonic says 9 has one of the best Robot Masters lineup of all. That's one with Splash Woman, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yep, okay. Shocking.
10 has, like, Sheep Man, I think is 10.
Oh, Sheep Man is dope.
And there's, like a sportsman.
Sheep Man's like a not...
The son of some.
Sheep Man's like a not shitty version of what Toad Man is trying to be, basically.
Toad Man's okay.
Toad Man fucking sucks.
Toad Man's alright. He's
Toad Man's just a weirdo in a costume. He's not even a robot master.
He's a robot.
No, he's not. All he does is jump and jiggle. Fucking hate Toad Man.
I don't know about this English that's happening over here.
Okay, I think when I hit 0 lives, I'll just go ahead and use that E-Tank. What? I'm sorry. English?
Never mind.
I think chat's trying to outmaneuver us on the racism.
Good luck. We've got a while to go.
Yeah. Look, Larry and I are both extremely white. I don't know what you're expecting from us.
Yeah, I can't agree. Don't use an E-Tank. You can do it.
Well, I don't want to have to replay the whole.
Fine.
I might not need to, though. Never mind. Didn't slide fast enough. I can get him, though. I actually don't think I'll need a E-Tank. My problem is when he runs at me, because I have just the worst time in general jumping over Robot Masters. Plus, like, the most damage you take is when a Robot Master is inside of your body.
Yeah, just like in real life.
Yes. Very authentic. Alright, well... yeah. Alright, that's fine. We could go play a different level and hopefully find Yamato Man's weakness. I'm going to say it's probably Nightman. So I'm gonna go do Nightman.
Yes, okay. Nightman. Fighter of the Day Man.
Oh yeah. Are they asking what everyone's favorite guilty pleasure anime is? Yours is Excel Saga?
I guess so.
That makes sense.
Think of.
Power Mega Man is pretty cool. Oh, I gotta charge it up. Okay. That's neat. I'm trying to think of what my guilty pleasure anime would be.
Slave Market?
Oh yeah, well, I guess that would be it. I might still have that laying around someplace. I honestly don't know anymore.
Probably disappeared along with Good Burger. And Rush Hour 3?
Yeah, I have Rush Hour 3 and I don't know why. Or no, I know why. It's because my parents really, really liked the Rush Hour movies and somehow that, like, made it into my bag when I was going to college.
Okay.
Yeah. And no, it probably didn't...
As cool movie as Super Mario Brothers.
It probably didn't disappear the way that, like, Witchblade did.
Yeah.
So Larry, a few years back, as a joke, got me a Witchblade comic for, like, my birthday or Christmas or something. Because it was, like, free on IST.
Yeah.
And
what IST is, too.
Yes, IST is in-stock trades. It is the cheapest place to buy comic books, basically. With a few exceptions. But I don't want no fucking Witchblade in this house. So I sent it back to Larry, and then it kind of got passed back and forth for a while. Until eventually I just took it to, like, the comic shop near me and just slid it in between a bunch of books and left.
You passed the curse to somebody else.
Yes.
Now it's their problem.
Someone else has inherited my suffering. Yeah, it's still probably there.
I don't know. I bet something happened to it.
What is Vorp's good news?
He legally acquired someone's soul.
Nice.
I have to imagine through a very Millhouseian deal.
I'm still very upset about that steamed hams thing.
Yeah, it's kind of a bummer.
Oh, no, I made these guys mad!
Monty Python.
Shit! Hey, do not shoot those guys. Good to know.
No, they enter Berserker mode.
Oh, thank you. You reminded me that the new chapter of Berserk is out today.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
A new 12 pages.
20 pages, please.
I know, but I shortened it for comedic value, because it takes like a year for one of them to come out.
Yep. They said that Berserk would enter, like, a consistent updating schedule this year, and I had joked, like, yeah, it'll update consistently for, like, 4 months, and then go, like, we're on hiatus again, fuck you. See you in 2019.
The thing about steamed hams is that it's, like a meme now.
I think you might mean, like, what my deal is with steamed hams.
I mean, the deal is that I don't like that it's a meme.
Yeah, basically. That's not his weakness. Fire Blast? No? Alright, Plant Shield? Anything? No, that just got me killed. He just punched me right through the plant shield.
This is going fantastically.
Yes. Yes, it is.
What if his weakness is power?
You know, it's not a bad theory.
Punching him.
Yeah. Why don't we try that? Yeah, but basically my thing with steamed hams is, like, that was my absolute favorite bit from The Simpsons, and now it's basically... Oh my god, that is his weakness.
Haha!
Well, I think it pushed him back, and his shield was up, so... Yeah, I could beat him like this. He's not so bad. Steamed Hams was my favorite bit from The Simpsons, and so, like, seeing it achieve some sort of meme status has basically, like, made it lose all value to me, because now I have to hear about it fucking constantly.
Yeah, and somehow it's in my YouTube recommendations. I don't know why. It's always like, here's Steamed Hams, but on Guitar Hero or whatever.
Yeah, that's been happening to me a lot, too, and I think it's just some sort of, like, oh, YouTube says this is trending, so... Of course you'd like it. Can I not slide in that mode? I don't think I can slide in that mode. That might have been why I kept jumping, because I was trying to slide. Yeah, I can't slide. Okay. That would have been, like, really good to know. Dragonix just keeps deleting messages.
That wasn't him.
Oh no! Yeah, that's my whole thing with memes, really, in general, is just that even when the meme is funny originally, which is not, I don't think, often the case, it just gets perpetuated so much that it loses all value very quickly.
Yeah, like sometimes it can be funny to begin with, and then just being repeated constantly.
Yeah. So it
just tiring.
It's especially terrible to me when it is something that I already liked and was singing the praises of to people before, and then it's like, okay, thank you for ruining this thing that I felt very strongly about before by, like, repeating it too goddamn much.
Yeah, it's like I hate whenever a joke that I make constantly is then made by somebody on something else.
Yeah.
Thing where, like, I would always say they're garbage, but not like the band Garbage, because that would mean they're good. But then Harris Whittles has to say that on, like, an episode of Comedy Bang Bang. It's like, well, I guess I can't say this anymore.
Well, Harris Whittles is dead now, isn't he?
Yes.
Oh, okay, problem solved. He can't do it anymore.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You've been able to reclaim ownership over that joke.
Yeah, well, I had to wait a little while, though. Wait, why's that an A?
I think I might have missed some sort of weapon in there because there was 2 exits. There was a top and a bottom, and I went to the bottom thinking, like, oh, that's what the secret would be. But I guess the top is the secret?
So wait, why are you going back to Yamato Man?
Because I'm assuming Nightman is his weakness.
It might be, but you have all of these other weapons, so if you go to one of the others, chances are you would have one of their weaknesses, but you know that the only possible weakness for Yamato Man that you would have now is Night.
Where were you 2 minutes ago?
Busy putting guy on timeout. Also, there's a delay on this.
I know. Banning Dragonix, I guess? Why is the chat saying you banned Dragonix?
It's just for a few minutes, he'll be back.
Okay, what did Dragonix even do?
I was quoting Monty Python after I asked not to.
Oh, okay. Hey, look, man, I don't make the rules. I gave Larry that authority.
I called it suicide by cop.
It's accurate. He just sat down in a lawn chair in the middle of the street and said, "We are the knights who say knee."
Yeah, that actually is. Yeah.
Two to the chest, 1 to the head.
What do you expect will happen?
You don't like it.
I actually was going to remove it, but apparently I can't. Like, it was just going to be like a ban and then come right back, but I guess I can't take off the timeout.
Oh no. How long did you set it for?
I didn't set it for anything, but apparently the default is 300 seconds, so 5 minutes.
Horrible, dude.
Look, I don't know, I was just looking at it and I was like, well, you can set to timeout. I was like, yeah, okay.
Larry Davis has been suspended pending an investigation.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like I should go up because I need to use a power to go up. Oh, that just takes me... Oh, okay, I see. I came in from that direction. Alright.
Oh, you have the A.
Wait, I do?
Showing the A.
Oh, was it because I had gotten... Okay, so I wonder if that was the secret exit, but you fight the boss either way.
Yeah, I guess so.
Alright. That makes sense, I guess? Oh no, I have... Why do I have that on?
Nightman's Secret.
Oh, yeah. I got Nightman's Secret.
No, he got Yamato Man's Secret. Right? Because this is...
No. That was... No, this is Yamato Man.
Look, I'm not paying attention. I'm trying to figure out how to remove the timeout, but... Oh, okay.
I just sent that dude to the fucking moon. I did not know I could do that. That's awesome. Okay, Dragonix is back now.
Yeah.
You shoving him in the trunk of your cop car going, oh shit, I gotta take care of this.
Yeah, that's how it opens. We open the trunk of the car and everybody's looking in and we have to figure out what to do with them.
Look, he liked Monster Masume. He got what's coming to him. Not a court in the land would convict me. Oh, I disagree with you. Beef is better than chicken.
No. Well, depends on what kind, though. Because chicken, there's a lot of different kinds of beef.
Yeah, good news, that's not his weakness.
Wow, who'd have guessed? I'm telling you, Centaur Man is weak to Nightman.
What a stupid-ass game! Yeah, chat is outnumbering you. Beef is better.
Yeah, they like Mega Man 1 and 7.
Hey, we haven't got Ozzy's opinion on it. Ozzy would probably just be like, nah man, horse meat is the best.
He probably says ostrich.
Have you ever had ostrich?
No.
Actually pretty good.
Just had emu.
Why is Centaur Man's stage a water level?
I don't know, but I'm really turning a corner on Centaur Man.
Yeah.
I mean, horses are well known for their swimming ability.
Oh, sure.
Okay, I can agree, Mega Man 8 is probably my favorite.
Yeah, so I've been saying that for a bit, that I don't remember these games too well, but I remember really, really liking 8.
8 just looks so good.
It does. I, in fact, wish that Mega Man 11 looked more like 8.
Yeah. But, you know, that takes more effort.
Yeah.
Okay, apparently it's a water level because it's an island in Greece. Greek mythology, horses are things aquatic coming from the side and... Oh, okay.
Alright, yeah, I mean, there's an actual reason for it, I guess.
The Greeks think horses were aquatic.
Because the Greeks are fucking stupid.
I mean, yeah. I've had their yogurt, it sucks.
It's a hell of a stream.
Like, what, the Greeks aren't gonna do anything about it, their economy's falling apart.
That's true. I don't think they even have the internet.
Probably not.
YouTuber George Brundle said that the Greeks fucking suck in a stream.
Yeah, it's gonna be on all the news sites.
Yep.
The Daily Beast.
Oh no, now I'm trending on Twitter.
For all the wrong reasons. What is happening?
I'm making the news, and not in the way that I want to.
Just like upside down water.
I'm not, you know, it's actually kind of a cool water level. It has not been, like, as terrible as a lot of Mega Man water levels typically are. I don't know how to kill these guys.
You mean you don't like levels where you jump super high and there are also spikes everywhere?
Have you seen my Mega Man Maker levels? I love it! Oh my god. Maybe I just need to hit them when their eyes are open? Or when their tops are open, I mean. Nope, alright, I guess I'm just running through them. I probably could have used Power Mega Man.
Maybe.
Oh, Charge Shot, okay. Look, I come from a long line of Italians and Greek. That's not an excuse, I'm just saying I know.
I come from a land down under.
Oh.
Where there's something and the men plunder?
Yeah. You love wearing hats.
Yeah. Well, wait, no, I don't. Because...
I know, I'm saying you're inauthentic. Fuck.
Did you see that, that Dundee trailer turned out as just like a Super Bowl ad?
So is that like a fake thing? Because I know that AV Club was speculating that, and then I've seen multiple Dundee trailers, which is starting to make me...
Yeah, it was fake. It was like an Australian tourism board thing.
That's a really bad way to make people come to Australia, man.
Well, I mean... Yeah, well, for one thing, I don't know why Danny McBride was in it. Chris Hemsworth is in another one, which I think makes sense because he is Australian.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's a weird thing.
Yeah, it's a bizarre way to advertise that, especially because they're doing it as like a fake movie.
Yeah, so when that came out, I thought it was supposed to be like a viral thing for Tropic Thunder 2.
Oh, that would have been great.
Because that makes way more sense.
Yeah. I would really like a Tropic Thunder 2, actually. I've not really put much thought into that.
I watched it recently. Holds up.
Yeah, it's a great movie. That is one of the best, if not the best, secret Tom Cruise.
Yeah. Also, for more quality Danny McBride, Vice Principals. Very good.
They Dundee screwed up.
You Dundee goofed.
God. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, you should watch Vice Principals. It also features the great Walton Goggins.
There's a lot of movies I should watch, like Blade Runner 2042?
2049.
2049. Yeah, I need to see that, and I also really need to, like, rewatch the original. Because, again, like, my dad got super drunk and was threatening to kick me out of our house when I was watching that movie, so I'm missing, like, the whole middle section. Like, I get up to, like, there's something about turtles and then Tears in the Rain, and I don't know anything in between.
It doesn't matter. This one is not really related to the previous one.
All I really remember is I like Rutger Hauer and Harrison Ford a whole lot, and, like, that one chick is literally insane in real life.
Yeah, also her character is, like, the most important thing to the sequel from the original movie.
Really?
Yep.
Well, good thing she's not in it, I guess. Right? Does she even, like, get work anymore?
Well, there was that whole Catwoman thing.
Yeah. In case anyone doesn't know, like, she was bidding to be Catwoman in Batman Returns and, like, made a homemade Catwoman outfit and kept stalking Tim Burton.
I mean, I probably would too.
And I might have multiple Catwoman outfits. Dragonix, are you into that? Confirm or deny? Okay. Actually try a weakness this time, because I went into that with, like, no health.
Also, I should mention, for people talking about, I did not like the first movie at all. But it is fantastic.
Oh, what do you know? Turns out Nightman is his weakness.
Hey.
Drake comics. Oh, geez, getting into character is one thing, but... Sorry, am I into what?
What was the question? I missed that too. What were you asking?
I might own several custom-made Catwoman outfits. Is Dragonix into that? Oh, I got beat T parts. Dragonix would rather see me dress up as an emo trap than you as I mean... Yeah. Like, I don't disagree. Alright, so are we going to Yamato Man or... Here's the thing, we have Tomahawk Man and Yamato Man left. And I really don't know which direction to go in.
Alright, I'm gonna say... Tomahawk Man.
Alright. At least then, like, yeah.
Yamato.
And
Yamato isn't weak to what you had currently.
Yeah, and I know what Yamato's stage is like at this point. Oh, it's got these dudes with the guns.
It's very American.
Yes.
I like these little cactuses. Cacti.
Yeah, I agree. Tomahawk Man is... It's pretty great.
He is cool.
Oh, man! This Met dispensary.
No, those are legal in California now.
True. How do I damage it, though? I wonder if I have to hit the little cap on there, I bet. Yeah. Yeah. So that's easy enough. I can just stand here and...
Just stand and unload.
By the way, this is usually how chat goes, is now people are revealing that they're traps, and... Some real fuck freaks watch this stream.
Wonder why.
You know what kind of company I keep.
Yeah.
You remember that business with Tanetta.
Man, what happened to Tonetta?
I don't know, I think he finally got AIDS and died.
Man, that sun is cool.
Yeah, this actually, I really like this background.
Reminds me of Sunset Riders.
Oh, man. If we can figure out some way to, like...
Money.
If we can find some way to, like, set it up so we can both play arcade games together, we should really play some Sunset Riders.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I like the dude in, I think it was the guy in pink, who's like had a pink poncho because he had a shotgun.
Hell yeah. Okay, there's a stream idea for you. Sunset Riders, the Cowboys of Moo Mesa, and Mad Dog McCree.
Ew, I don't know about Mad Dog McCree.
Hey, look, they can't all be winners, okay?
They just call that stream, it's high noon.
Yeah.
People love that game. Overwatch.
Oh, sure. I loved that game too, once upon a time. Some of us, some would say it was the 10th greatest game of the year.
No.
2016.
I mean, yes, one person would say that.
Yeah.
Actually, that one person wanted it higher.
Yeah. That person was wrong and he knows he's wrong now.
It took you long enough. Just think, that tin slot could have been something way better.
I'm trying to remember what all came out that year, but I think I'd have to go back and read that thing. Okay, I got Sea Flash. Centaur Flash, I guess.
Alright, look, sorry. Overwatch is just like, it's fine, but come on.
Yeah. Okay, that didn't do anything to him. Well, Fire Blast hasn't worked on anybody yet. And it continues to not work on anybody.
Fire Blast must have been Winter's weakness. Blizzard.
Yeah, maybe. Centaurs beat Wind.
Yeah, it's true, that was mentioned.
Okay. Plant? Oh my god, it's Plant Man.
Of course!
What?
Also, yes, PUBG is overrated.
I'm using an E-Tank because I got 3 and I'm about to die. And I'm out of my plant.
You probably shouldn't stand inside him then.
I want Tomahawk Man inside of me. I'm sorry, they say PUBG is overrated because, yes.
Yep.
I agree. Like, PUBG is similar to Overwatch. It's like a fine game that, for me, over time, I just started to see the cracks in it, and it eventually just sort of, like, gave out on me.
I just don't like how much of it is based on luck.
Yeah. Like, that is definitely well, that and stuff we kind of brought up during the Game of the Year thing of just, like, there's a lot of cheating and a lot of latency and stuff in that game that just makes it, at times, unplayable. So...
Yeah, and I don't know, there's really any way around the latency when you have a massive player count like that, but it's just kind of, it doesn't make it fun.
As opposed to Overwatch, which is mostly unplayable because you'll just get stuck with some dick nose that plays Hanzo and runs, like, right up to the enemy spawn and continually dies and then yells at the rest of his team for some reason.
No, I'd say Overwatch is more unplayable because it's like, oh cool, it's this map again.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm specifically referencing a match that you and I were in where someone did that. It's been so long, I don't know if you remember it, but...
Why don't you just jet boost over that guy?
I don't know.
Like, you're gonna go up there to get the extra life anyway. Just boost on up there, and then over to the ladder, and then leave.
Yeah. I think because I've played this stage so many times, I kind of just want to get through it. So I'm not really thinking. Plus, I'm talking about Overwatch.
It's enough to kill any brain function.
Oh, yeah.
League of Legends is popular, but why? I don't know, League of Legends is alright. It's way better than Dota.
Real high bar to pass. Yeah, real high bar to pass. Sorry, I'm still having a brain aneurysm because I was talking about Overwatch.
Come on, Dragonics, we don't have friends.
I really love using that attack and just sending enemies off the screen with it. Oh, well, you know, Danny would be a friend if Danny were also not, like, in a Warframe coma 90% of the time.
Well, I'm gonna be hunting monsters with him.
Oh,
so...
no. Yeah, no, he's not going to play anything else for a while. I guarantee you will graduate to a different game before he does.
Oh, yeah, I will.
6 months later, 6 months after you play a different game, he will still be playing Monster Hunter. And then he'll buy it on PC and he'll do the whole thing over again.
Oh no, does Dragonix really like Warframe?
There was somebody in the Gigaboots Discord who, like, said they had 1,000 hours. And that is who I, like, quoted Danny's actual, like, hour count tune was just like, don't step to the king.
Oh, okay.
That sick bitch has, like, 2,000 hours, if not more, in Overwatch, or not Overwatch, Warframe. Remember, when he played Overwatch, he placed, like, gold, and then started saying he was going to do, like, professional Overwatch, and he was going to stream it all the time.
That's fantastic.
I think Eku was just like, he couldn't even leverage that into a watchable stream if he were dressing up as Diva.
Oh, man.
He had that whole conversation with me going like, man, you're shit at Overwatch, you're only in silver, and I'm just like, yeah, because I'm like solo queuing and I'm getting really garbage players, and I can't... And like, also, I'm not going to say I'm actually good at that game. But then he's going like, I'm so much better at it, I'm going to go pro, and I'm just like, fucking Christ, Danny.
Did I mention I managed to crawl my way back into gold in Siege?
Oh, nice. Siege is a much better game.
Yeah. Although now the mid-season reinforcements are out and they nerfed Twitch, which
Oh,
I'm
no.
not happy about. Okay.
Tomahawk Man is what this jackass is weak to.
Yeah, of course.
How does that make any sense?
Me, America, nuke Japan.
Well, shit, you got me there. You said the one thing I can't argue with.
Here's a question, because it was discussed. What do you think is the best MOBA?
Is that somebody asked that in chat?
Yes.
I liked Smite when I played it.
Me too. You know, recently I've actually been playing a little bit of Paragon, and I think it would be okay if it wasn't such a visual mess.
I actually know nothing about it. Like, that's an Epic Games thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know anything about it besides that, really. This is...
Like, I love their particle effects so much that anytime there's a team fight, you can't see anything.
I mean, I do love particle effects. That's like the whole reason that I played Killer Instinct for as long as I did. By the way, real quick, this might be my favorite, like, castle theme out of any Mega Man game.
Okay.
It's a real good one. It's a real good jam.
I think Mega Man 2 Wily Castle is my favorite. Dun 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 dun.
That is easily my second favorite. Like, that is a really good castle theme. I think my favorite theme out of any of the games, though, is Stone Man's theme.
Hold on, somebody says they can't judge Paragon because it's in beta. Every MOBA is in beta.
Yeah.
Ever.
Hi, let me tell you something about permanent betas.
Although, in Paragon's case, like early on, it was like super, like the jungle minions and stuff were just like gray blobs that said like art not final over them.
That's the kind of beta that I want.
It actually said like not final.
Yeah, that's the beta that I crave. That is an honest-to-God beta. Like, that's not even oh, we're just testing server stability beta. That is this game is not fucking done beta.
Yeah. Like now, it's pretty much done. They're just adding stuff to it, but... Oh no, it's okay. It's just like I said. It's really difficult to tell what's going on in team fights in it.
Right, I know how to take care of this guy. I need a tomahawk. Can I get rid of this guy with no, I can't. I gotta use... So that's the thing with the castle stages, is now they're really encouraging you to use all your powers.
On the bright side, you have all the letters of eat.
Do I? No, I have... Oh.
Yeah, you have all of eat.
Well, it's good. I'm very hungry. Oh, what do I break that with? Probably power. How many moons does Earth have in this Mega Man future? How many are in Dragon Ball?
Oh, I don't know.
Trick question.
There's
There's...
one, but they wished
yeah.
it back?
They didn't even wish it back. Kami just restored it because he's a cool dude.
Oh.
And then Piccolo just fucking destroyed it again.
Sure. You're saying you should save state.
Okay. I will save state then. Hey, I got it on my first try. Thanks for believing in me, chat.
Congrats.
Oh, I do love it when they give you, like, multiples of the small energy and you're just, like, running through a cluster of them. That's always a real good feeling.
This part kind of reminds me of Junkman stage.
Junkman is great.
Also Dustman.
Dustman is even better.
Dust.
Get dusted. Oh my god, these guys just... Oh my god. I need something. Plant? Oh my god, I actually found a use for the plant shield.
Shocking.
Yeah. Fuck. That block just had 4 lives in it.
You found the special block.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's our new YouTube channel. It's just going to be Special Boots. Capitalize off the boot. Ride that boot wave.
Thought you were saying special block.
I mean, that would be a good one, but clearly it's all about the boots. Right, I don't know what these guys are weak to at all. Spear, maybe? No?
I'm going to say...
Wind seems to at least damage them.
Okay.
And that might actually be the only thing that damages them. Oh no, fire does. About flash. Nope. Alright, so Tomahawk, fire... Actually, Tomahawk seems like I might have done the most, so... That's the one thing that I don't like about these stages, is it's really hard to tell what, like, the Wily Castle bosses are weak to.
Yeah, because they don't really have, like, a theme.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be real. With the others, they didn't.
Oh, you know, I think I need to hit the top of them. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what these guys' deal is. They move so fast that I'm kind of not able to get a grip on what their hitbox even is. Just use Buster, I guess.
Are you supposed to hit them from underneath?
I think maybe, yeah. Buster seemed to hit them with like a lot more accuracy, so I'm just going Buster. Yeah, now that's not working. Alright, chat, help me out. What am I supposed to do with these guys? Is it just the bottom of them?
I think they're implying the things on the sides are targets, so you should hit those. But it looked like you didn't. It didn't do anything.
Yeah. It's a little tough to tell.
This seems terrible.
Yeah, this game has like some really wide hitboxes and then like some very pinpoint hitboxes. Yeah, I guess it's just direct side. Alright, second question, chat. Is there actually a weakness I should be using on these guys? Because they're just gonna fuck me up. In fact, I'm just gonna make a save state here. I'd rather not have to go back and redo all of the rest of this level. I wonder if a spear, like if you throw a spear very directly onto something.
Makes sense. Javelin,
Yeah.
you know, target.
Nope, that just does average damage. Plant? Plant, apparently, is what hurts them the most.
Sure. It might just be that has the widest, you know, spread on it, so it's easier to get their hitbox.
Yeah. Okay, I'm using this last D-tank because... Again, I'm out of plant, and I actually seem to have them pretty low. Oh, Nightman also fucks them up real good. Alright, that took longer than it should have, but I figured it out.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Congratulations.
Oh, that's...
Congratulations.
yeah, oh, thank you.
Get in the robot, Shinji.
You make me do these things, father. You know, normally I wouldn't want to refill this plant shield, but it's actually been pulling its weight lately. Suddenly getting really weird returns on the plant shield. What's going on in the chat?
Oh, people are being very rude about how terrible you were at that boss.
What?
Oh, never mind.
Oh, well. Ozzy's always over here watching videos of people... Yeah. Ozzy makes it a habit to watch streams of people who literally take no damage in the games that they play, so I don't know what he's expecting from me, but it's not going to be that.
Not that.
Nope.
Oh, okay, he's saying the boss itself could have been done better.
Ah, okay. Well, Ozzy is forgiven now. Unban him.
I didn't ban him, he wasn't doing anything crazy like quoting Monty Python.
Oh, shit. That was a really good save out of that pit. Never mind, maybe you can expect pro plays.
Making full use of those iframes.
Oh, yeah. Also, I say that right before getting my shit pushed in by a couple of Mets.
They really like those, like, skull dudes with the feet, because they've shown up in, like, 4 levels.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. I also like how I just made them go into space. Same with all these Mets.
Skull with legs, send it to the moon.
Fuck. 3 moon, 3 moon, 3 moon to me. What?
I don't know.
I need more moons.
How about some moon pies?
Hell yeah.
Hey, don't you love moon pie Twitter? Isn't it great how that brand...
Yeah, you know, I love brands and social media a whole fucking lot. Everyone knows this about me. I'm very passionate about brands. God damn it, yeah.
Why aren't there Minion branded moon pies? They have those yellow ones, they're like banana or something, right?
Yeah, I don't know. They got like that Minion, oh god, what are they called? Like those swatches of colors that you buy.
Hold on, while I was expressing my distaste about Paul McCartney. Now what?
Those like swatches of colors that you buy, like Pantatones.
Oh yeah, Pantone. Yeah,
Yeah.
There's an official Minion yellow.
Yeah. Because of course there is. Shit. That was really dumb of me. I'm just peeking back into chat every now and then, and I just see Paul McCartney and JoJo's.
Yep.
I don't need any of those, I don't think.
I don't know what JoJo series that's from, by the way.
I don't either, but I've not watched any JoJo's, really, so...
Of course not.
No. I don't like good things. That's why I'm playing Mega Man 6.
I only read the first 3 series.
I'm still trying to think of what my, like, guilty pleasure anime would be. My, like, legitimate answer to that, because I don't know. Outlaw Star, maybe? But I don't feel like that's the right answer. Like, Outlaw Star is anime as hell. Like, uncomfortably, like, to the point that I'm a little embarrassed when I watch it, if anybody is nearby.
Well, Outlaw Star is just like a worse version of Cowboy Bebop.
Yes. But as we know, I have an aversion to Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't watch the Cowboy Beboops.
I don't know what Eamon's doing here.
I don't know, he wants to know what I said? About what, though?
I don't know.
There's a delay, Aze. I can't do anything about it, really. Take it up with YouTube.
What's your favorite JoJo character?
Oh, well, it's gotta be JoJo.
Which one?
You know, JoJo.
Which one? There are like 5.
Dio is my favorite JoJo.
Okay. That's... which part? Which Dio? Like, Phantom Blood Dio or Stardust Crusaders Dio?
Can't see it right now, but I'm just wiping my brow.
Oh,
Sweating profusely.
I haven't watched that yet.
I really want to see that, because I have, for whatever reason, been watching a lot of clips of the old Devilman series lately.
Devilman was cool. Remember
Yeah.
the part in GTO where Onizuka dresses up as Devilman?
No, but it has been an extremely long time since I've seen GTO.
And that might not have been in the anime, might only been the manga, I don't know. I never watched the anime of it.
I don't even know how I'm supposed to hit this guy. He's like hanging out way at the top of the screen. Oh, maybe Blizzard would do it.
By the way, I'm surprised you didn't say your favorite JoJo character were Oingo and Boingo.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Although I actually like the other name, which is Zenyatta and Mondata.
I think I might have mentioned this, how at work we have these whiteboards that occasionally they will pose questions to us, like, what's your favorite musician? What's your favorite, Holy shit, this boss.
You should probably use the air one.
I tried to, that wasn't hitting him.
Okay.
Yeah, I tried Tomahawk, and it didn't really seem to do anything. God, all the way from the other side of the screen, I guess? Yeah. I'm just gonna take the death. Or maybe not, because I'm dodging all these now, so...
Hey,
Alright, this went from being like a really difficult boss to just stand in place and hit Tomahawk occasionally. I don't know what they did with like the boss designs in the Wily Castle in this, but man, I don't think I like them so far. Anyway, they have these whiteboards up at work that I've mentioned to you a few times, how they pose different questions on there, but like I apparently work with people who feel just as strongly about Oingo Boingo as I do. Because if it's an applicable answer to put Oingo Boingo on there, I do, and I always get this huge string of people going like, yeah!
Yeah, I mean, everybody likes Oingo Boingo if they have taste.
You're not wrong. You know, get hit by that Tomahawk up there, save a little bit of time. Shave off a few seconds. Kind of weird how Rush isn't... Well, I guess you're wearing Rush. Yeah. I'm not sure how I feel about wearing... I'm not sure how I feel about wearing Rush.
Just drape Rush's metal skin over you.
Ugh. Did Rush talk in Mega Man 8? Was he capable of speech in that game, or was that just in the American cartoon?
I don't remember. I feel like he did, but I might just be thinking of the cartoon.
I like a good talking Rush.
And he just sounds like Scooby-Doo.
I know. I was about to say, I like a good Scooby-Doo-ass Rush.
I do not. No, if Mega Man sounded like Shaggy, then that would be okay.
Oh, that would be pretty good.
I don't mean Scooby-Doo Shaggy, I mean Mr. Bombastic Shaggy.
Oh, see, I thought you meant Shaggy 2 Dope.
Well, him too. Imagine Mega Man talking about the Robot Masters and then just saying, "It wasn't me."
Whoop whoop. The E-Tanks actually are just filled with Fago.
No, I'm talking about Mr. Bombastic Shaggy, not Shaggy 2.
Oh, I know, I know. We're cross-talking here, I'm still talking about Shaggy 2 Dope.
Well, I can't blame you.
Gigaboot, speaking of, had set up a P.O. box so people could send them stuff. I understand, but it's part of me that kind of wants to send them a whole bunch of Fago for goofs.
Can you get Fago there?
That's the problem, is I would need to find some sort of resource online to mail Fago to people, and I'm pretty sure that puts me on a list.
Well, yeah, the Juggalos are still recognized as a gang by the FBI.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious.
What's with all this weeb talk I see in the chat? I mean,
Let's talk about JoJo.
oh, okay. I thought they were saying ICP was anime, which, you know, they're not wrong.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Big Money Wrestlers is pretty anime.
Again, not wrong. I have seen Big Money Wrestlers.
Wrestlers, please.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Remember, back in high school, I was friends with a lot of juggalos for whatever reason.
Which one was the one that came back to life and burst out of the coffin shooting? Was that Violent J or was it Shaggy? I don't remember.
That definitely sounds like a Violent J move to me.
It does, but I think Violent J was the bad guy in that movie, so...
All the more reason, really.
That would be the one that would come back. Yeah, okay, sure.
They think that they've killed him for good, and then he just busts out of that coffin.
Dragonix is a real 20th century schizoid man.
Yeah.
I hate that I hear, like, the beginning of that song now. I think, yeah, King Crimson. And then it turns out to just be the Kanye West song that sampled it.
Ugh.
Have you heard that there was some commercial with, like, a really bad, like, slow ballad cover of Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger?
No, that sounds miserable.
It is awful.
That's my own personal hell that you just described.
It's like, who thought this was a good idea? One, first of all, to think of it and put it on paper. Second, to record it. And then third, to actually put it in a commercial.
Kanye West himself.
No, it's not Kanye West, it's some lady. I don't know. I don't even remember what the commercial is for.
Look, man, I don't think you Look, Kanye has a beautiful singing voice.
No, he's alright.
He's normally rapping, that's why it sounds different.
Not really. Not anymore.
I wanted to mention before we totally get off the Juggalo thing that I had that Juggalo friend who... He would always say that he had a special trick that he would do, which was he would wear sweatpants and he would spread his legs, and then he would whip his hips back and forth and make his balls slap his own ass.
Yep.
Like very audibly. I mentioned this to you. I've not mentioned this in a setting where the chat would hear this story. And I think to help them understand exactly what kind of people juggalos are, as Alex Navarro pointed out, they're an honest people. They don't try to hide who they are.
That's true. Got
Yeah.
no problem with juggalos.
Oh, no, I'm totally... Again, I was friends with a lot of juggalos. I'm completely fine with them. I mean, they're not Greeks.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Or Mexican, like, really.
Oh, well, I need to... If I break these boxes, there's probably something good. Uh-oh, is Dragonix cruising for a bruising in there?
He said that he liked Power by Kanye West, which is the one that samples 20th century schizoid man.
Ah. Well, Dragonix, some would say, is the original 21st century schizoid man.
Should mention, in case anybody didn't hate Kanye West enough, that the process of him writing College Dropout, which is the one that made him famous, happened while he was in a hospital because he, I believe, was drunk driving and ended up killing some people.
Oh.
In the hospital. And then while he was in the hospital, he's like, hey, I'm gonna write this thing, and then got famous from it. So that's cool.
Oh, great. What an upstanding individual.
Yeah, Kanye's really great.
Yeah, no, totally deserving of everybody's support.
Yeah. Though I don't like Taylor Swift either.
I really love Windstorm just carrying people off screen like that. Oh, it's real good.
Yeah, I like the way they just like shoot up.
Yeah.
They're like, bye.
Best all-time rapper, who is it?
That's a question I
That,
have.
yeah, that is a good question. But
I'm gonna say Geddy Lee because of the song Roll the Bones.
yeah, sure. I mean,
If anybody has not heard Roll the Bones, listen to Roll the Bones because the end of it features Geddy Lee pitch shifted down, and he does a rap, which is even worse than Rapture by Blondie, and includes a lyric that's something like it's a parallax, you dig? We're gonna kick some gluteus max and stuff like that.
those sure were some words that you just said.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how any of them made me feel, but
Roll the Bones is a good song until it gets to that part, and then it's like, oh boy, this was not a good idea. And that song came out like after the rap phase had died.
I remember there was a solid period of time where you kept sending me Public Enemy albums for absolutely no reason.
Because I wanted you to listen to it.
You also threw all those Bill Cosby CDs in a box that you sent me for Christmas one year.
Well, that was good.
And I opened that up in front of my family. And this is like right off the heels of him being revealed as a crazy raper guy.
Yep, I didn't want to have those anymore.
Oh god, the bird spooked me.
But no, like Fear of the Black Planet is one of the best albums.
Yeah.
Of all time.
I see that somebody said... I did see that somebody said Dell, and I actually think that would probably be my answer as well.
Yeah, Dell is very good. If you must.
Yeah.
That Les Deltron album was really good too.
Remember when Deltron talked about, like, everyone melding into the gene pool?
Sure.
I actually listen to If You Must, like, I want to say, like, regularly, but I think, like, that's the one rap song that I keep going back to more than any other for some reason.
You can identify with it.
Oh, sure. Well, you know, you gotta practice good hygiene.
Yeah, if you want to roll with my team.
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry, I'm dodging these birds.
Birds are always the worst enemy in any platformer.
Oh, yeah. Or bats.
Yeah, well, I mean, bats are kind of just...
They fall under the same, like, category, basically. But yeah, I agree. Any enemy that tries to just stick inside of your body is awful.
Okay, sure, Will Smith is the best rapper. I can get behind that.
This dude...
And he's the DJ.
This dude looks fucking rad.
Yes, he does.
Will Smith is best rapper?
Robotnik boss.
Oh, the spider?
No. No, I guess he just like had a like ball and chain underneath him. Now that I think about it.
Oh, the checkered one.
Yes.
I'm not sure there's anything that he's, like, especially weak to. Kind of just trying out everything. Oh, Windstorm seemed to do decent damage. Maybe Fire Blast? Fire Blast is definitely it. Keeping that tradition of the fake Wily being super easy alive. Oh no.
Like the typo and failed.
Yeah. Time to let the final battle begin. At least I remember, like, the second phase of the Wily Castle usually goes by pretty quickly. Outside of the boss rush, at least.
Look at this big satellite dish. How many channels do you think he gets on that?
Well, so, based on the time that this game came out, like 100.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
My, grandpa, God rest his soul. Maybe. I don't know what the status of that is right now.
Jeez.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of afraid to call him. It's been weird. Anyway, he still has, to my understanding, a really gigantic satellite dish in his front yard, because back in the 90s, like, when you got a satellite dish, you went big or you fucked off.
Yeah.
And he's never changed that. It's still just...
See, that's the surprising thing. I wouldn't think it would still work.
I kind of... Well, maybe So I wonder if it is that maybe he has gotten something different, but it is still just sitting out there.
That's what I would guess.
Yeah. But I remember thinking that was, like, the coolest thing as a kid.
I recently was reading a guide about over-the-air digital channels. Have you looked into any of this?
No, what actually made you start reading that? I'm curious.
I don't know, I just saw it somewhere. And I was just wondering, like, what the deal is with that stuff.
Oh, thank you, Mega Man.
It's weird. Because it's like, these channels are nationwide, they're like syndicated, but then local stations can also interrupt them. And so depending on when your local station does their news or something, you will never see whatever they have scheduled for 6 or something.
Yeah.
And they're like pretty much nothing but reruns. It's like an entire, like, a whole network where everything you can switch to on TV is just all variations on TV land. But this
that's
one
weird.
is stuff for guys, and this one is stuff for ladies.
Oh, so it's a bunch of Home Improvement reruns.
I think that's one of them. one of them, actually, we used to have on satellite TV, and I guess it just moved to this, which is called Laugh, which was where I watched Night Court a lot. But that's one of the over-the-air channels now.
It's a damn good channel. What just lets you watch Night Court?
Yeah, they have like 3 hours of Night Court on a day.
Oh man. Clear your schedule.
Well, I mean, it won't now because I don't have it now.
I don't know, I supposedly have cable and I still cannot get it to work here, so I don't know. I basically just don't watch TV.
I started watching the new American Crime Story.
Oh yeah, I forgot that started. It's not the one that is about, like, Hurricane Katrina, right? They ended up...
They skipped that.
Is there a particular reason that they did that? Because I know they were talking it up for a while.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it might have been like casting issues or something. I'm not really sure, because it was like supposed to be Dennis Quaid as George W. Bush, right?
That's a good Bush.
Yeah.
That's actually a really good Bush.
No, I said Dennis Quaid, not Randy Quaid.
Oh, fuck. Never mind.
But yeah, it's been good so far. I also need to catch up on Happy. I've got them recorded, but I haven't watched the last couple. Apparently it's gotten really nuts.
I am bummed that they only put the first 2 episodes up, which, like, I don't know why I would expect them to do any different. Like, I guess, like, what was weird to me that they would even put up a second episode. I thought that they would just do the first. Yeah. And so I, like, got it in my head, like, oh, I guess you're just gonna, like, put these all up after they come out? But no. So I guess at some point...
The best comic book TV show.
Yeah. Just surprising, because, as you pointed out, the comic book it is based on is actually not that good.
easily the worst Grant Morrison book.
Oh. Chat got anything to say here about these show? Oh.
About JoJo some more.
Oh boy. Well, I mean, technically it's a show.
But not the part they're talking about.
Oh.
Speaking of comics, I can mention the 2080 series Zombo imagined a nightmarish future America where Donald Trump was president.
Oh god, that's right. I remember hearing about that.
Yeah.
What a fucked up thing.
Yeah, that would be terrible if it came true.
Yeah, why would you even think about depicting that? What's wrong with you? You know, who'd have thunk that Back to the Future 2 was actually just a grim portent of our future?
Me.
Oh no.
Look, the first clue was when hoverboards became a thing.
Yeah, and then they all caught on fire, as if to warn us.
That's because they didn't have power. Right? That's how it worked?
I think. I don't know, I'm fighting a crazy-ass dragon robot. And I need an E-tank, because I don't think that this is gonna go well. Oh, I had an extra life. I thought I was at 0 still.
What's up with the colors on him?
I don't know. You have to hit this guy, like, very precisely in the eyes.
Man, the Land Before Time series really got weird.
I mean, real talk, it did.
Did it? I never saw, like, past 2 or 3 or something.
There's like 18 of those fuckers.
Yeah. I love how those also kind of ruined Don Bluth's reputation.
Oh, sure. So the daycare that I went to when I was a wee child, at the tender young age of 17.
Uh-huh.
I'm actually 53 years old. The daycare that I went to had like this like form that you would fill out and sort of mail order these old like family friendly movies. Like the whole point was it was like a Christian approved like.
Yep.
And so I remember like all the Land Before Time movies were on that, along with like the fucking Butterscotch Gang.
What?
And I keep every now and then I think about the Butterscotch Gang and how dumb that movie was. So, if I remember right...
They were just like picking movies, they weren't like editing them.
No, so I think they were just picking movies that were like considered appropriate.
Okay, because there's some...
Oh, yeah.
That like edited them down and sold them that ended up getting shut down.
Yeah. For like copyright violation, right?
Yeah, I mean, they were.
Oh.
Do you ever think about how, in Land Before Time, they call the leaves tree stars?
No, actually I have not thought about that.
And then, it's like, you have a name for stars, but you don't have a name for a leaf.
Well, they're dinosaurs. They're very stupid. Those dumbasses brought on the Ice Age. I mean, you saw dinosaurs. That was a documentary.
Yeah, thanks, Earl Sinclair. I think that's still the most viewed video on my account.
Yeah. Anyway, Butterscotch Gang, if I remember right, it's been a really... I can't slide when I have one of the rush powers on.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I found that out the hard way. I like that when you kill these guys that flip out at you, their sunglasses pop off. I guess they're regular glasses, but still, that's pretty good. Anyway, Butterscotch Gang, if I remember what the plot of that movie is, and it's been like an extremely long time since I looked it up, is basically it was like a quote-unquote gang, like it was just a group of friends as kids who like went around and did good deeds and stuff, but then like one of them moves away, I think to like the city, And when he comes back, he's like a bad kid. Like, the city corrupted him. And so he, like, smokes cigarettes and, like, dances and stuff.
He dances.
Yeah, again, very, very fractured memory of this movie, but... I remember, like, the shit that made him a bad kid really wasn't, like, that actually bad.
Yeah. It was like, 90s educational video bad.
Yeah. And then they made a...
Michael Jackson bad.
Yeah, and then they made, like, a sequel that was some real, like, Legend of Curly's Gold shit, where it was, like, oh, they found, like, a mine, and there's, like, buried treasure in the mine, and it had, like, nothing to do with what the original Butterscotch Gang was. In fact, I don't think any of the original actors were in it either. It was just the same characters, but they're going on a wacky adventure?
Speaking of bizarre sequels, did you know there is this whole genre on Netflix of, like, decades later sequels to kids' movies?
That sounds awful.
Original actors. There's Cop and a Half 2,
Fuck.
which I believe stars Lou Diamond Phillips. There's also, like, Bigger, Fatter, Liar, which...
What the
sequel to the Amanda Bynes, Frankie Muniz, Paul Giamatti classic.
See, I thought it was Liar Liar, except Jim Carrey's character was also cursed to have, like, weight gain every time he lied?
No, that would be great, though. It's like the opposite of Thinner.
Yeah. It's actually like a hidden sequel to Thinner.
Oh. Wasn't Thinner Danny Aiello?
I don't think you can be trusted to identify Danny Aiello.
Anyway, no, Bigger, Fatter, Liar is a sequel to Big Fat Liar. And then there was also... there are, like, a few others. Tooth Fairy 2, sequel to the Rock movie.
Oh my god.
Larry the Cable Guy.
Have I told you about my Tooth Fairy story?
Nope.
Okay, so when I first got into college, like my first college, I had a friend who really wanted to go check out a sex store sometime, like just to see what it was like, and we happened to be in the area of one as part of our trip to go visit the college. And so we're like, okay, we're just going to go into this sex shop and, like, take a look at all the dildos and everything. Like, whatever, this is weird. We're 18, we can do this now. And so there was a section upstairs that was just selling normal movies, but at, like, an insane markup. So, like, they would have Tooth Fairy there for, like, $40 damn.
What?
In fact, it might have been the pacifier, but, like, they were just regular movies that were, like, $40-50 in the second floor of a sex shop.
Okay.
And all I could think of was, like, is the purpose of that so, like, you could buy one of these and try to hide the porno you just bought inside of it or something? Like, just slip it into the case?
I don't know.
It's a really weird racket that they had going in there. And bye, Dragonix.
Bye.
Bye. Anyway, long story short, I bought the Tooth Fairy.
Oh, okay. It was too good a deal to pass up.
Well, I mean, it's $50 elsewhere. You pay $40, you're practically giving it away.
Yeah.
I need to figure out a power that can...
It was either the Tooth Fairy or the pacifier.
It was one of those two, for sure. It is more a matter of me trying to remember which actually was out at that point in time. I'm trying to find something that just kills these dudes in one hit, but... does not seem to actually be anything. Maybe C-Flash?
I'll say is...
Oh!
He's saying some stuff.
Oh boy. Ozzy.
Yeah, he's saying their code.
Oh, that's a dark code.
It's like the first time, like one of the scenes with the Punisher and the Daredevil. So, where it's like, we gotta figure out a way to make you root for Daredevil, so here's this dirtbag.
Yeah. Wonder when they're doing like a third season of that.
Daredevil? I don't know. I think Luke Cage Season 2 is next. I also think they've completely abandoned Iron Fist and it'll just be like
That would
heroes for hire with him and Luke.
Vorpal dude's just talking about minion porn, which is like so much worse than all the stuff that Ozzy mentioned.
Yeah.
Stop adding letters to it. Stop.
Alright, that's pretty good. Yellow.
Spear actually seems to finally have a use. Spear fucked that up real good.
That's another Contra boss.
50 Shades of Gru. Put it on the box. Also, the thing with like marking up the videos in the porn store might have actually just been normal porn store stuff because they mark everything up in there, I guess. Don't ask me how I know this. I've done some shopping. This game's just like...
Have you watched any of the Despicable Me movies?
I have actually watched the first two to completion.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why?
They were in the break room at my work, which is like how I get exposed to a lot of movies now, is whether or not it's in the break room.
That's why you're such an expert on pitch.
And Harry Potter, which I am going back and rewatching all those, because they are all in the break room.
Yeah, makes sense.
Harry Potter movies aren't bad,
I
though.
haven't watched any of those. Well, no, I watched the first two when they came out, and it was like, no thanks.
Weirdly enough, like, the first one is my favorite.
Really?
I think it's just because I have the most nostalgia for, like, that book. So I think that's probably why I like it the most.
I mean, I understand that more than if you'd said the second was your favorite, because that thing was...
No. Goblet of Fire, I think, is the word.
Okay, I think that was the point where I stopped reading the books, too. Like,
That-
I got a little
yeah.
bit into Order of the Phoenix, and...
Goblet of Fire is where I stopped reading the books. Although I do like all of the bit where Voldemort comes back to life, like, that's really good. But everything else leading up to that is such a snooze. This is really dangerous. Fuck. This stage is fucked up.
It's almost like water levels with lots of spikes in them are very bad.
I mean, it's more that I'm also getting blown into or sucked into the spikes,
Yeah.
which is brutal. They need to add it to Mega Maker is what I'm saying. I'm still surprised that, like, Mega Maker is not a official Capcom thing. Like, that seems like a really easy way for them to just print money.
You would think so, but, I don't know what's going on at Capcom.
Instead, it's made by some Toho-loving weirdo.
Ugh.
A literal teen, actually. I think he's, like, 17 or something like that.
Cool.
I mean, honestly, yeah, like... Look, I think it's neat that someone is that old and they respect the original Mega Man.
Yeah, that's a good point. In fact, I kind of think that, with people now, you're getting a lot of people that just like solely ignore the like PS1 N64 generation.
Yeah.
Because like you get really good retro stuff from like NES and Super Nintendo, but then they'll skip like that very ugly early 3D. And like I can't really blame them.
No, but also like that's some of my favorite stuff to look at too though, is that like really early ugly 3D.
Yeah. But for me mostly it's just that PS1 also had some really good looking 2D stuff in it. Like Mega Man 8. And I just wish they had done more of that, but
Yeah. I mean, that was like...
I understand that it's kind of a necessary thing for them to move forward.
Yeah. I mean, I still really like taking a look at stuff from, like, the 3DO and the Jaguar, because, like, that stuff is just so weird to me.
Yeah, the Jaguar.
Jaguar. The Jag. Why? How would you say it?
Jaguar.
I like the British version of it. Jaguar?
Jaguar?
Garage.
No, it's garage. Oh, that sick dodge Plant Man did.
Shit. Oh, I was out of ammo. I didn't realize I was out of ammo. Okay, well, the important thing...
It was really good that one that you shot, and he, like, dodged between them like Neo in the air.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not happy about it, but also, yes, you're right, that's pretty good. I'm just going to try to fly over as much of this stuff as I possibly can. Just take the damage, because I have like 6 E-tanks at this point. None of this matters.
Ozzy's on thin ice. So you got wrecked.
Oh no.
We've made our no memes policy clear.
Yes. If I see eating clams in this chat, I'm gonna lose my mind.
That's right, Ozzy. I'll humiliate you in front of the entire class.
Alright, well, at least the actual Robot Rush is easy. So, now that I got lives to do it with. Almost had no health during that.
Yeah, cutting it pretty close on old Yamato Man.
Yeah. Yamato Man's got my number. I'm just gonna eat this E-tank so I don't completely waste...
Eat.
Yeah. I mean, you saw.
I was telling you.
The menu's telling me to eat! Plant Man actually getting in my head a little bit.
You remember Rom Space Knight?
Yeah, a little bit.
He was cool. They've never brought him back, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like, as much as Marvel seems to want to tap into nostalgia and stuff, it seems like that would be one that they would bring back at some point.
Oh boy, I should have crammed an E-tank down my throat. Oh well, I beat Plant Man using the Buster only, so I guess it's not that big of a deal.
You really do keep getting bodied by Plant Man.
Yeah. I think it's also, from game to game, the hitbox on the shields changes drastically, so I never quite know what to expect. It always freaks me out a little bit. Like, I always get hit by Woodman shield. All the time.
When you get to left, try not running to the right. Just stay on the left, because that seems to lock him into that pattern.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the most part, seems like it.
Yeah, sometimes it gets close, but it's not too bad. There.
Yeah.
Headshot. Oh, this guy. So, Power Man. Power Mega Man. Yeah. Oh, right, I gotta remember that I can't... I keep thinking that I can do the slide, but... Nope.
It's weird that it keeps you from doing it with that on.
I guess it's to try to, like, balance it out or something, but yeah.
Yeah, so you just don't have it on all the time.
Yeah, this would actually be a pretty good power if I could do a slide.
Do the Yamato Spear.
Yamato Spear, okay. I also just need to not be afraid to just jam E-tanks, because, again, I have an absolutely insane number of them.
Okay, yes, they're saying Yamato Spear. Yeah, that was the only one I think you didn't have. You went tonight?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that works pretty well.
Yeah. Goes past his shield, as Ozzy's pointing out, so... I mean, so does, like, Power Mega Man, but still. Oh, boy, Centaur Man, I'm trying to remember... It's like Plant?
That was Night.
Night, okay. That's right.
I like how I think that's the one weakness that I actually guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Airman was weak to... Oh, what was he weak to? Did we even find out, or did we just Buster him?
You beat him with Buster.
It might be C-Flash, then.
Oh, it's Centaur,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, that's doing it. Although I don't have enough Centaur to actually kill him with it.
Yeah, because he used it when he was still in his iframes. Otherwise, it does the exact same amount of health as it takes from your energy.
Yeah, well, it's no big deal because he's pretty easy with Buster anyway.
Yeah.
Tomahawk Man was weak to Blizzard, I think. No, he was weak to...
Lizard?
Plant. He was weak to Plant.
Oh, Blizzard. Yes.
Yeah, because I remember that being...
Americans hate nature.
Yes, I remember that being fucking nonsense. I wish there were M-tanks in this game.
Ozzy? Watch it.
That's why I have you around, because if it's just me, it's Bedlam.
They keep him in line.
Everyone's shoop the whooping and dojing.
Look, Warple's alright. He's a little weird. All of them, I think, are alright. But Ozzy, he's pushing it.
Ozzy pushes it real good. No, I did not say you're in bed with him. I said Bedlam. Although I'm not going to judge. Like, you do you.
Rom is just talking about The Last of Us, I think. Which is not real, by the way, despite what you may believe.
What's not real?
The Last of Us.
Oh, well, okay. I mean, if it doesn't exist.
Taking over everything.
I really love this dance that this dope does on his skis.
Yeah, he's having a good time.
Yeah. I almost feel bad for murdering him.
Twice.
Yeah. Die a violent second death.
Really bad.
Say what?
That flame weapon seems really bad.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Oh, Rom doesn't know what The Last of Us is. It is a pretty bad game that a lot of people really like.
Well, it's a good thing that I just grabbed that energy, not realizing it was there, and filled up absolutely nothing. Hooray!
Yay!
Mega Man! Oh boy, I can't hit that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that didn't take much. I'm more worried at this point about, like, the amount of weapon energy I have left, and the fact that I'm going into the final boss. Because I don't have much for anything at this point, except, like, Spear, Windstorm, and, like, half of Night and Fire Blast, so hopefully it's one of those. And nothing else. I'm actually going to guess Spear. Because, oh! Fuck! Okay, E-Tank. I got 5 of them. Fuck everything. That is really hard to dodge.
I think I end up using all your tanks on this form and then not have anything left for the next one.
Absolutely. You know me very well. Oh, fuck. It wouldn't let me slide.
Charm Shot does pretty good damage.
Yeah, it does. Okay, I think I know the sweet spot for him now.
Much better.
There. No damage that time. Ah! No!
Who could have expected?
Fuck, alright. Yeah, just take the death. I only have 3 E-Tanks left. Oh no. Oh me, oh my.
Yep.
How dangerous.
I mean, for you, yes.
Nah, I got this guy.
At least you have plenty of weapon energy now.
Yeah, even though it seems like Buster's may be the way to go for both forms.
Yeah, I think so.
So all my worry about weapon energy is kind of pointless.
really weird that you continue right there, too.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm trying to get my thumb to, like, slide onto the bottom of the D-pad, and it's... I keep missing it, and it's sort of hitting this dead zone on the controller. Which is super cool. Oh, I want to do this without using an E-Tank. Nice. Oh good, there's another form.
Uh-huh.
Fuck her. Alright, I'm using an E-Tank now. Okay, I'm guessing since he's in the air, Tomahawk might be the way to go. Yeah, that does a decent amount of damage to him. Like, a really decent amount of damage. There.
Congratulations.
I did it. I beat all the Mega Mans. There's no more.
Is that it?
I have Dr. Wily send him back to my...
Didn't you get the, other Legacy collection?
I did, yeah. So there are 4 more Mega Mans to go. This is the end of the NES ones.
Wait, the other one is... Oh, it's just 7, 8, 9, 10?
Yeah.
Okay. I really wanted a Mega Man X Legacy thing.
That would be cool. Like, I guess the thing that's unfortunate about that is some of those X games are real rotten. But...
Some of them are, but most of them are good. I mean, I'm not asking for, like, 7 on when it got 3D, but, like, 1 through 6.
I think at that point, though, you should put them all in there.
Yeah, probably.
Go all the way, like, even if it's not a good one. I mean, like, it's not like they really put that much effort into the first Mega Man Legacy Collection, though, because, again, like, it dropping the controller on me a lot, and no sound in Mega Man 6 for some reason.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad how they didn't seem to give a shit with that one.
But you do get all those, like, special features, like all those, character design things.
Like, yeah, that stuff is cool, but some of the emulation on the games could have been better. And, like, you know, it's weird to me it doesn't have any D input. Like, it's just X input. So, like, I wanted to do all these with my little, like, NES controller, but I can't. Ozzy wants me to admit that 6 is better than 5. Mega Man 5 is the best one.
What?
That's right! I've reordered them! Mega Man 5 is the best! Actually, I think Mega Man 6 is probably better than 5, yeah. Like, I think this still has the stuff that I like from 5, just better bosses. Like, way better bosses. Like, the AI does not seem functionally retarded.
Yeah, I mean, look how many times he died to Plant Man.
Yeah. Look, he razzled me and he dazzled me, alright? You've seen that guy.
Yeah.
I would say that my order now from best to worst would be 4, 6, 5, 2, 1, 3. And like I don't know, I could see flipping 3 and 1.
Yeah, like, I don't think three's great, but I still would not place it above 1. I mean, below 1.
1's not a good game.
It shows potential.
Like, yeah, I think that's why I'm more forgiving to it. Again, is it...
An important game.
Yes. Yeah. I think you would be hard-pressed to find someone who say, like, Sonic 1 is the best Sonic game, but, like, it shows potential. Like, it's that case of, okay, you got a good idea here and you're executing on it, but, like, clearly you need to work some things out to make this better.
Mega Man 1 is like King's Field or something, where
Yeah.
they would turn it into something really good.
Yeah.
First time, it's rough.
Yeah. Well, great, I guess I made Ozzy happy. Ozzy really hates Mega Man 5, and I'm not quite sure I can get behind that.
Yeah, not really good either.
I mean, I can get, again, everyone having a different favorite. There's a lot of different Mega Man games, and like even within like the first 6, like they each feel different enough from each other that I think that there's a good, strong distinction between each game. But I just can't imagine putting really anything behind Mega Man 1 besides maybe 3, but also...
Also, I just don't really understand hating 1 in particular, because, like, some are better than others, but none of them are really terrible.
I don't know, I really don't like 3.
I don't think it's that bad.
I could not stand it. But... this is a victory for me because I got to play a good game with my buddies.
To be continued.
Yeah, in Mega Man 7.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Can I uninstall... I'm gonna file a return claim for Mega Man Legacy Collection 2? Do you think they'll still accept it?
I don't think so. I think it's a little late.
Shit. I don't know, they accepted my, like, Lucius 2 return, like, after 3 weeks. Just sitting on it and going like, alright, I got that. I should probably get my money back for it if I can.
I was more laughing at what Ozzy just said.
Oh, what do you say? 5 I am depressed about 7, absolutely. Alrighty, well, I think that's... I'm gonna call it, because I'm gonna get something to eat. But hey, thank you for...
To go to work.
Thank you for being the chat cop. You want to be chat cop for 7?
Yeah, probably. And thank you, chat, for watching this for some reason.
Yeah, you fucking weirdos. What's wrong with you?
Especially Vorpal.
Yeah. Yeah, especially Vorpal.